Hi, my name is Travis. I'm an adoptive parent that used Everlasting Adoptions. Everlasting Adoptions is a great agency. The adoption process can be hard, it can be scary, and it can be a lot. But Everlasting Adoptions was made so much better and so much easier for me because of the support of Carol and Jean, which I've said many times before and I'll say many times again, are, as far as I'm concerned, family. They were always available during the tough times, and they helped bring me the greatest gift of all, which is my son, Jensen. So the entire adoption process for my second son, Jensen, took approximately, I think it was about 19 months from beginning to end. It's not easy. Adoption is not an easy process. I describe it many times as a roller coaster. You have your highs, you have your lows. You got to be on it for the full ride to get to that final destination, and it's all worth it in the end. But the great thing about the process through Everlasting was having Jean and Carol's support through it. That meant the world to me, and they were always right there. If things went bad, which sometimes they did, Jean and Carol were there and helping and offering to help with the next step and everything. So overall, it's a very difficult process, but it is absolutely worth it in the end. The advice that I would give to anybody that's looking at adopting from anywhere is to just be ready for the roller coaster of it all. Like I said, it's never going to be an easy process. It's always going to have its ups and downs. It's just whether you're going to be able to stay through it long enough to get to the final destination. Be kind and understanding with the birth mothers, because this is a really scary time for them, just like it's a scary time for us as prospective adoptive parents. And just trust Jean and Carol, always have your best interest at heart, and are always working on their side to do everything they can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. So this is the second time that I actually adopted. I adopted my first son, Beckham, in 2010, and it was just me and him all the way up until around 2020. And I just realized I was in a financial position where adopting again would be possible. And Beckham had always talked about wanting a sibling, and so I knew there was something that I felt like I would love, and it was something that Beckham may love, and so I talked to him. He got very excited, told me he definitely wanted a brother, so we couldn't promise that through the adoption process. He said he'd take a sister, and then we started trying to find an agency that would work with us. Talked to a lot of agencies, to try to find the one that was right for us. And when I talked to Carol at Everlasting the first time, I just knew. We just clicked right away, and everything just made sense, and I moved forward with it, Everlasting Adoptions.